I'm on a road, never travel solo, solo. I'm blowing O's and I know the smoke won't hold on. Could the fear of fading be accommodating space in my dome? Try to ride a wave, but I know they break right before the coast. They wanna say that I gotta play it, but it's kinda dumb.
Hi guys, so yesterday I took my step 2 and today is my free day and I wanted to make a video for you guys. I know there's been a lot of new subscribers, so I thought it would be a really good time to do a get to know me video. So I'm gonna answer some questions from Snapchat and Instagram. If you guys aren't following me already, you can follow me at TheStriveToFit on Instagram and Snapchat, and you can follow me along for Q&As and random life happenings there. We'll start with some Snapchat questions. The first question is...
Hello, I was wondering if you had any siblings.
Yes, I do have one older brother. He is 13 months older than me, and he is in finance.
Who's your favorite Grey's Anatomy character?
Okay, so I don't have a favorite character on Grey's Anatomy. I think everyone's very different. Everyone has their pros and cons, but someone on Instagram did ask me McSteamy versus McDreamy, and I would have to say McSteamy.
Hey Jamie, it's Savina. Me and my new study buddy Lumos just want to know how many countries have you visited and what's your favorite restaurant in New York? Thank you.
I traveled a lot when I was younger, but I haven't been to that many countries as like an adult, so I think I would have to do a little more traveling to answer that question properly. Favorite restaurant in New York City, I would have to say, is Flex Mussels, which has 2 locations, I think, in the city, and it's like a mussel specialty restaurant. They have the best bread and the best truffle fries. Highly recommend. Next question.
Hey Jamie, love your videos. I have one question. If you only could watch one TV show for the rest of your life, what would it be and why?
If I had to choose, it would have to be Sex and the City, just because I love that it's about the city, the relationships and friendships and career and love, and it's just like so many facets of life, and it's like a very funny, stylish show. So I think I would have to pick that one. All right, next question.
Hi, Jamie. I was wondering what your gym routine was like and if you keep some kind of split schedule or not.
I recently got into running, and I am potentially training for a half marathon. So I'm following this training program from Nike Run Club, which has me running 3 times a week. So that's been my main focus of working out right now. I do still go to the gym to lift. There's this workout called push-pull, and it basically ends up being like a full body workout each time. So that's the workout that I'm doing at the gym. All right, so next I'm gonna do some questions from Instagram. Let's see. The first question I'm gonna answer is, what is your favorite season? My favorite season is spring. That's more a reflection of my least favorite season, which is winter. But I like that in spring you get to look forward to summer. Next question is, what was your favorite subject in high school? My favorite subject in high school was probably band. I was like a big band geek. I did marching band and all that. So I really enjoyed band. I also enjoyed fashion design, which was like an elective that I took senior year. That was super fun. Next question. Where did you get Candy and how long have you had her? I adopted Candy from a shelter. It was one of those events at Petco. I adopted her in 2007, and she was like a newborn baby then. So she is about 10 years old now, and she's my best friend. Okay, next question. What is my favorite Starbucks drink? I keep it pretty simple. So if I'm getting coffee, I get iced skim latte. If I'm getting a non-coffee, I'll either get regular unsweetened green tea, or I'll get the strawberry acai refresher. I like that. Are you ambidextrous? So funny story, I was born left-handed, so I used to do everything left-handed, but in Korea and a lot of other cultures, it's kind of frowned upon to be left-handed, so my mom trained me to write with my right hand, so I pretty much do everything with my right hand now, but there are certain things that I do better with my left hand, like using scissors. And this was interesting when I was in surgery rotation. I would cut with my left hand and they would be like, what are you doing? You can't do that. And so they were like, you have to train to cut with your right hand until you're a surgeon yourself. And if you're the main surgeon, then you can set up the table however you want. So if you're a left-handed surgeon, things are set up a little differently. But now I can cut with both hands, so that's good. Somebody asked what my current favorite TV series is. I would have to say it's Insecure from HBO. Super funny, really smart, great show. Next question. What was the craziest injury you have ever had yourself? So thankfully, I've never had any crazy injuries in my life. I've never broken a bone, never had to get stitches. I think the closest I ever came to getting stitches was a couple of weeks ago. I was cutting bread and then I kind of sliced through my finger and my nail. And it was like, I looked at it and it was like at the border of needing a stitch or not. I decided not to get it, and it still closed up okay. That's honestly the most serious injury that I've ever had. Knock on wood. All right, somebody asked, if you could have any superpower, what would it be? It would be the ability to teleport, because that would save so much time and money. You can just go anywhere in the world. You can live anywhere and just like appear at your job. You can skip all the public transportation and flying and airports and all that, and I think that's awesome. Somebody asked, this is not really a get to know you question, but where did you get that awesome blanket? I think this blanket is what she's talking about. This blanket is from Etsy. There's a lot of different stores that sell it. If you just type in chunky knit blanket, you can find this blanket in lots of different colors and sizes. All right, let's do more from Snapchat.
Hey, could you please tell us what is your the day before the exam routine? Thank you.
You guys know I took my step 2 yesterday, and that's a pretty big exam. It was about 8 hours long, including break. It was close to 9 hours. And a lot of you guys ask what I do the day before or how I prep for such a big exam. So I also vlogged a little bit the day before my exam to show you guys what I do. So I will play this right now. Completely soaked. Not because I ran some crazy mileage, but because it started raining as soon as I started running. It was like drizzling, and then once I got to half point, it started to really rain, but then I had to like come back anyway, so I'm just completely drenched. I'm gonna shower and check in with you guys. Okay, so I'm back. So today is the day before my big exam. Tomorrow is gonna be my step 2 board exam. And I think really the day before exam, it's important to kind of be in a good mental, physical, emotional space, which is why I went for a run, because I started to feel a little antsy about my exam. And I think running or working out or even getting like a massage is a really great way to get your mind off things, relax, and just prepare yourself for tomorrow. So tomorrow my exam is going to be like 8 hours, so I have to be like relaxed. I have to get a good night's sleep. That's really important to me. So I'm doing everything I can to achieve that tonight. So I went for a quick 2.5 mile run. Like I said before, it like started raining pretty heavily like midway through, and I'm like completely soaked, but I feel pretty good now that I've ran. Before going for a run, I was doing sort of like very light casual setting. So going over some wrong questions from practice exams, doing some light reading, but not really freaking out about like things that I might not know or things that I know I don't know. Like it's impossible to know everything before the exam. So just, you know, keeping it casual, keeping it light, but still making good use of my time today. So that's what I've been doing, and that's what I'm gonna continue to do for the rest of the day. Just wanna quickly show you guys what I have for tomorrow in terms of snack. Hi Candy. You always know when I'm filming because you wanna be in the videos. All right, so I have Uncrustables. These you can find in the freezer aisle. And I really like these because you don't have to worry about first of all, you don't have to make the PB&J. It's already made for you. And you keep it in the freezer, you take it out in the morning, and by the time you're eating it around like 11, 12, it's like nice and defrosted, like ready to be eaten. So I like these a lot. Also got some nut packets. These are 100-calorie packs. Not really like worried about calories or like macro breakdown tomorrow. Obviously you can see it's like mostly carbs, but basically I want something that's gonna give me quick energy, but still a little bit of like protein and fats to keep me full and sustained for the whole day. So I have these nut 100-calorie packs. I have some bananas. This is more like emotional food. I never let myself get Whoppers or candy at the grocery store, but I think during the exam, like you just want to have something to look forward to. So I think having like your favorite candy there is like fine. And Powerade to stay hydrated. I'm also gonna bring my water bottle, and I may bring like a can of Monster, like an energy drink, just in case I get super sleepy. Oh, candy. But I may or may not drink it, basically. So the reason why I don't know if I'm gonna be drinking the Monster or not is because your bathroom breaks are kind of limited as well. So these testing centers are very high security. You can't just walk in and out as you wish. Once you're in the computer area, in order to get into the computer area, you have to fingerprint, they have to take your picture, they check your pockets, and it's a long process. So you can't just, in the middle of a test, say, oh, I gotta go to the bathroom, I'm gonna go. Like, you can't do that. So you gotta take that into consideration when you're taking your breaks. You can only go to the bathroom between your blocks, not really during your blocks. So that's why I don't know if I'm gonna be drinking my Monster or any kind of caffeinated drink just yet, because I know that will make me wanna go to the bathroom. I'm bringing that as like my last resort in case I get super sleepy and then I need to stay awake, and I'll drink it. My camera is about to die, hold on. Checking in here. I just finished doing all my Anki cards for the day, and I think that I am gonna take the rest of the night off and try to relax before my exam tomorrow. In continuation of just prepping for a big exam the next day, I recommend putting all your paperwork together and all your IDs and everything else that you need to bring to the test center, and also bringing earplugs if you need them, or if you normally use them, or even if you don't, it's just in case you might want them, and checking with the testing center policy on what you can bring into the test center and the computer area. For me, the step 1 testing center allowed me to bring just regular earplugs, so I'm bringing those tomorrow as well. And another really important thing is what you're gonna wear. So it's super important to be comfortable. Like when you're taking a big exam, the last thing you want to be doing is thinking about how cold you are or how hot you are. So I recommend bringing layers, short sleeves and like a long sleeve, and maybe even like a sweatshirt or a zip up that you can bring, so that you're not distracted thinking about how cold you are. That's happened to me multiple times in taking shelf exams. Sometimes the buildings are just not temperature controlled, and I end up freezing and I'm super distracted, and I feel like I'm not as focused as I can be. So that's another recommendation of mine. I think that's pretty much it, and I think it's really important to schedule something fun that you can do after the exam so you can really look forward to it. For me, I'm going to be going out to dinner with my boyfriend. My testing center is right around K-Town, so I'm hoping to go maybe eat some Korean barbecue after, and I know I'll be starving after the exam, so I can't wait to do that. For tonight, I'm going to head to bed early in probably... It's 7 o'clock right now, so maybe around 10 or 11 is probably when I'm going to go to sleep, and then until then I'm just going to watch TV, probably order pizza or something, and then just hang out. So I will talk to you guys later. Alright, so I am going to end the Q&A video session here. I hope that was enjoyable for you guys. As always, you guys can follow me on Instagram, Twitter, and Snapchat at TheStriveToFit. And I can't wait to do another Q&A session with you guys. I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.
We in a zone, all alone. You see a charm, we see a glow.